We were her sidekicks. We grew up being trained to steal and rob, and my mother was a felon. We all had a job to do when we went in a store.
Her mother didn't care for females to start with at all, so she kind of took that against her and was very mean to her, physical abuse, verbal abuse.
We lived a wild life, my three brothers and me. She trained them to fight and to rob and steal, and that's what eventually cost one their life, put the other one in prison, and caused the other one to wind up in mental institutions. The difference in my three brothers and me is the family literacy program.
I would go to sleep at night and I would hear the sound of the typewriter. And when I would wake up to get ready for school, I would still be hearing the sound of the typewriter. And that moment replays in my mind because many times when there's situations that are difficult or I'm struggling, I literally hear that typewriter. And I'm like, if my mom can be what she was to us and stay up all night long studying and get up and go to school and take care of us every day, I've got this, I can do this.
Hi, Mildred. How are you? Didn't think this day'd ever come. Here we are, 30 years later. Hey, Regina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And I think we made like 3 home visits to Regina before we convinced her that she could do it. No confidence in herself. But when Regina left us, Regina's held her head up high and was proud of herself and proud of her children. And her children were absolutely thrilled with her too.
The literacy program was her safety net along with Mildred. Mildred was a go-to person.
She's super talented, I mean, smart as they come, because she worked for it. She just didn't wake up that way. She had it in her always. And without that opportunity at the family literacy program, all that would have been for nothing.
I want them to have a reference point so they can not forget how far we've come, because we started here and I went up just a little, just a little. They'll never start there now because they'll start here and their children will start here. And I've witnessed it at my 3 grandchildren's graduations.
And education was a priority to my mom, and watching her and learning from her, it made it important to me too. In fact, I graduated high school a year and a half early.
It did take 5 years, but I graduated with honors with a degree in social work, and I went to work at our own county Department of Social Services. The same social worker that removed me from the home when I was 15 became my supervisor.
Kick it! When we were on the beach, I was thinking about how wonderful it was to see the grandchildren run and play and be free like children are supposed to be, and that they were safe. My main priority in raising my children was figuring out how to keep them safe.
My life has been changed for it. I'm sure that all of my kids and their kids and so on will have a different life because of it. It will last throughout all these generations. Otherwise, the future that we had in our stars was not very bright. But sometimes all it takes is that one chance. We got lucky enough to get that chance, thanks to the family literacy program.